You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you. I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all. All that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why. This ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors, our memories now the sun has gone down. Like a river rising way up above. This ain't no sugarcoat. I'll stay in bed. I still got the feeling that you're next to me. Stuck in my head when lights go off. You're everything that I could ever want. Your touch so soft. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you. I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all. All that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why. This ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors, our memories now the sun has come down. Like a river rising way up above. This ain't no sugarcoat.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane. You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous.
What's up? Wait, what's happening? Oh, man. What's up, guys? Can you hear me, Nacho? Does this sound all right? Is it too low? Just kind of let me know what's going on. Says we got 4 people here. That's pretty cool. Nacho's the only one talking, but still good. I'll move this over here. So it looks like we got a black screen. So it took me longer than 6 minutes to make my coffee, apparently. So I want to apologize for that. It's good coffee, though. I'm just saying. So, yeah. Let me know how far the lag is. I feel like I need to turn the audio up, but it's still a black screen over there, so you guys haven't even seen me yet. Which is awesome. Gotta love the lag. And hopefully I will be streaming in HD tonight. I changed it from 720 to HD, so we'll see if that happens. But if the lag is this long, oh my goodness. Why is the lag so long? Oh, and then the live feed's not there. Are you kidding me? Where's my live feed? All right, so there's the live feed. Oh, I got to do that. Stupid me. What's up, guys? Shawn's here finally. So I decided to put OBS in studio mode tonight. And like an idiot, I'm over there in the edit section and then never pushed it over live. So, what's up? Nacho, let me know if you can hear me. I'm not peaking. I know I'm not nearly as loud as the music was, but let me know if you can actually hear me. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Audio is super low. All right, I'll be right back. All right, looks like you can hear my fan now. Check, check, check. What about now? Can you guys hear my fan? You can hear my fan now, don't you? So this is what the pre-show is all about. This is getting all the kinks worked out, so by the time we get to the main show, we're all good to go. Check, check. When I say check, it's going into the yellow, but I still have some room to go. So I'm going to talk normal right now. What about now? Right now, can you hear my fan and can you hear me talk normal? Is it too loud when I talk normal right now? Check, 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 check. Ooh, baby, do you know it? Back down 1 click. Click. All right, how about now? I sound good? Yeah. I like that. So I forgot about that. Dang sunset. It was pouring down rain, so when I was setting up, it was all cloudy outside. Still hear my fan. Dang it. Alright, I'm going to turn that down a click. Let's see if I can move my fan. What about now? So Nacho, this week I brought out all the big guns. I got my Scarlett 212 microphone. Mic slightly lower and closer would help. The problem is, as soon as I do that... Oh wait, it's not in the shot, is it? No fan, but still hot mic. What about that? Check, check, check. All right, let's see if I can. I'm trying to do it so it's not in the shot. That's the mic I'm using. It's a Redden. It's pretty cool. Kind of makes me look all like radio personality, but man. All right, I think I'm gonna have to turn that fan back on. It's getting pretty hot on these lights. Potato Jet uses this mic. I look like Potato Jet. I'm not an Asian dude, man. No, I'm just kidding. I love Potato Jet. He's cool. So I got my big mug of ice water. Got the coffee mug ready to go. Rocking some crazy shadows right here because I got a light really close to me. Nacho, I like how you got around the sensor by changing some letters around. I need to do one more thing to get rid of that little line of light over that. That little line over there. It's really ticking me off. All right. I don't know how to do that without just blowing things up. Let me see if I can. That's the top part, though. Let me see what I can do. All right, so that's better than it was. Woohoo! By 7, the sun will be gone. Dude, it was like... this microphone is huge, isn't it? I'm going to put it down and point it up a little bit. We're going to put it right there. So, I'm going to turn that fan back on. I'm going to turn the fan back on. How about now? Can you hear the fan? I've got AC in the house, but this room faces the sunset. So in the afternoon, this room is probably in the sun for 12 hours in the afternoon. So, woo! And I'm a big guy, so I got some stuffing. So you can hear the fan when I don't speak. Don't speak. I know just what you're saying. I'm in the mood to sing tonight. I don't know what's going to happen tonight, guys. I'm in kind of a mood. So I can turn it down so it does, so you don't hear the fan. So let's do this. And then if I talk louder, can you hear me now? Check, 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 check. What about now? What if I talk normal like this? Or if I get all up in the mic? Like right here. Check, check. Can you guys hear this? Check, 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 check. I'm okay, maybe a little over. Does that mean my mic's still too hot? Brent Nunley. All right. Brent Nunley, Brent Newman, Nacho Rolling. Some regulars on my show. What do you guys think about the video quality tonight? Are you guys getting my stream in 1080 or is it still 720? Probably depends on what you're watching it on. If you're watching it on your phone, then you might not even get a choice. But I was just curious to see if I was streaming in 1080. That might be a lot of bandwidth to buffer. But yeah, let me know what's going on there, guys. And we are 10 minutes, about to start the show in 10 minutes. The audio is synced? Yeah. I turned the audio down from the video camera, and I think the video that I made this morning, I recorded it in OBS, but I kind of think it was using the microphone on my Oculus Rift. I'm not sure about that, but I don't know that my computer actually has a microphone. But it's got headphones, it's got some Skull Candy headphones plugged into it that have a microphone on them, but they're sitting way over there on the desk. And then I also have an Oculus Rift. So, who knows? Okay, so I look good to Brent at 720, but I look crappy to Brent at 1080p. Yeah, the OBS doesn't really output 1080 very well to YouTube. And I found that when YouTube streams, the quality is not as good, but it's actually recording good quality, and then later you'll be able to do that. Nacho sent a link, but I can't click on it, so I don't know how to really click on that without messing things up. So it looks like we've got 7 people in here. I know we've got Nacho and the 2 Brents. I feel like that's all that's chatted so far. Let's check it out. Something else I got to figure out how to do is get live chat up here. So Nacho, a bunch of Nacho, Brent, Newman, some Nunley. All right. So we got Newman, Nunley, and Rolling in the house. And then we got 8 people here. So I know there's 5 other people that aren't saying anything. But yeah. We're about 7 minutes from starting the show. I did a lot of work last night. I spent maybe 3 hours. Well, I spent 2 hours just cleaning my office. Because once we moved in last Saturday, and then, you know, it was really clean before because it didn't have anything in it. And then all of a sudden it's like, just blew up. Stuff everywhere. So I built a shelf over there and then put everything on the shelf, and all of a sudden I have a clean floor again. I want to build this office out as a VR, like I can play VR in it, but I also want to do my, you know, just pretty much do everything in here. Do talking heads. A lot of my talking head shots will probably end up looking a lot like this, not with the OBS background and live chat and all that stuff, but I really like this lighting situation. I've got the hues on. Right now they're blue, so let me know what you guys think about... We're going to switch the lighting up here and see what you guys think. This is teal. That didn't do a thing. And the other thing is these hue scenarios are set up in my old office, so the lights aren't pointed in the same direction as they used to be. They're all I've got 3 lights on that bookshelf and 3 light. Well, it's a wire shelf. I've got 3 lights on that wire shelf, and they're all pointing to the sides. And then I have a GVM LED light pointing up at the backdrop. But so this is purple. Let's see if that. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Little purple. So I can turn the audio down even more. Are you sure? I'll turn the audio down one more click and just... Hopefully you won't be able to hear my fan at all there. So this is purple. This is my VR channel backdrop color whenever I was talking about the Quest, because the Quest is like purple. And then this is my Rift. So it switched to blue. This is red dark. That didn't do anything. Here's red. Now the seamless paper, thanks Nacho by the way for telling me about you know, that my seamless paper looks good. Brent Newman says that my seamless paper and my butt light look great. That's good. I'm just being honest. That's where it's at. It's like right back here. Well, it's back there, but this is dark blue. That didn't change much. This is Shawn Ide Studios blue. Didn't do much. A lot of these aren't doing much. But it, like, if I would have, probably should have gotten a gray background. But I wanted to get the blue because it matches my brand. It's a purple spot. This is green screen. That didn't do anything. Alright, and I'm going to light it up. You guys ready for me to light it up? Wah! Actually, let's do energize. So this is kind of the blue background that I have. I think it looks pretty cool. This one's called Concentrate. So it adds some orange to it. So we're going to go back to where it was. I think it was here. But still working that out. When I pull the seamless paper up, there's a white wall on that side, a white wall on that side, but there's a closet door right behind me. So I kind of chose that wall to put the seamless paper up because there was a door kind of in the middle of the... Like, it's just 3 doors over there. So it's like the worst wall I have. You want me to turn down my butt light? Yeah, I can do that. Now I look like Olin Mills. So my audio is that loud? For real? It's like barely green. Is it because it's peaking? Does it have a peaking sound? Let me do this. Let me turn this down. Check, check. Check. Now we're going to pull this up. Check. Check, check. Check, check, check. What about there? Did I just mess everything up? I noticed it was red and peaking way over there. So, just curious if I just screwed the audio up or not. Check, 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 check. Very superstitious writings on the wall. Echo and low volume. I messed it all up. All right. We're going to go. I know it's 7 p.m. All right, what about now? Check, 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 check. Check, check. All right, what about now? I feel like this is where it was, and I'm not pinking on the scarlet over there. I wish the scarlet was here, but it doesn't reach. All right. Better 2 ticks up. Check, check. What about that? I feel like it's, I mean, as far as the audio levels, oh, I know what's happening. What about now? Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. It's coming out of 2 channels is what the problem is. Check, check. Check, check, check. What about now? Yuck low. Check, check. Alright, this is what we're going to go with. Hopefully you guys can hear me. My audio synced. Alright. And then... missed my hue a little bit. Shawn angry. You guys see that? Oh, yep. You can see that. What's up, guys? Welcome to Shawn Ide Studios. We're playing around with color. Let's see. Oh, what's up, Charlotte? All right. We're going to go there. We're going to pull the saturation down a little bit. All right, so my volume isn't. Got it. Check, check. We're gonna do this. All right, welcome to Shawn Ide Studios. We've been playing around with sound. I feel like we've got the lighting in check and audio. It's pretty good right now. Charlotte the Horse Girl. She's I've known her since birth. She's an awesome girl. She's has a really good YouTube channel. She's really into nature and crafts and horses. I have an echo. Let's do this. So let me know if the echo goes away. The echo, check, 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 check. Okay, everybody's saying yes. Did the echo go away, or yes, there's echo? Echo's gone. Okay, so I had 2 audio channels. So what we did was we adjusted the audio over there so that it's not peaking on the scarlet, and then it looks like there was a master level and an audio input device on OBS. So I took one of them out, and that took the echo away. Okay? So if you guys have that same problem on your channel, whenever you're doing things live, that's how you fix it. We got 7 people in the house. Not my house, but in the live chat. Now crank it up. Dang it. Okay. That's as high as I can get it from here. And it looks like I'm picking up the fan. So that's where we're gonna leave it. We're done tweaking the tweakers and the all right. I can't tweak it here, so I'm gonna tweak it there. Check. Check, check, check. All right, so the audio is much better, and I cranked it up. And now we are in the yellow on my mixer. So I feel like that's as good as we're going to get. So yeah, how's everybody's week? We are slowly but surely moving into this house. I thought about setting up a second camera tonight to show you guys where the office is, but it's still a bit messy. So I might do a studio tour coming up on my channel. And the video that I said, yeah, Nacho, I'm sorry about your dog. Was that your dog or your son's dog, or my condolences. I don't know what I'm gonna do when my cat Zoe passes away. My week was fairly decent. It was tiring. It was exhausting. We spent all weekend moving into this house, and then I played percussion Sunday morning at church, and then Sunday afternoon my wife got all sick. What's up, Droner and his bike? Welcome to the chat. This is Tuesday night studio sessions on Shawn Ide Studios. Apparently this is all I do on my channel now. No, I'm planning on ramping up the videos, but it's still just trying to get into this house. So I appreciate your patience. I was able to hang out on Claude's channel. I wasn't on the live chat, but I chatted in the. I was actually able to participate, so that was cool. Thinking about doing some tutorial series on kind of logo design and web design and marketing, and a lot of people have YouTube channels, but they aren't as skilled in graphic design, which is something that I'm very skilled in. So I'm thinking about Droner and his bike, that's Claude? Are you a different Claude than Drone Effects with Claude? Or did you change your channel name? You have 2 channels? Cool. Threw me for a loop there, man. You can't do that. Can't do stuff like that. I'm an old man. Well, probably not old to you, Claude. But my memory's not as good as it used to be. Nacho's making fun of your bike. So what have you been up to, Claude? I think, so in the whole hustle and bustle of moving into this house, I kind of lost touch with a lot of you guys and what you guys are up to. I went over to your channel, Claude, one night, and you were talking about how somebody had just done your channel wrong, or somebody jumped on there and was trolling your chats or something like that. So, and then, I talked to you guys the other day, but you guys were trying to figure out a problem, and I was trying to chat, but I was also at work, so I don't know if I Um, I don't know if I got that done. $5,000, that's an expensive bicycle, Nacho. I can't imagine how much Nacho's bike cost. I'm sweating a little bit, guys, so I'm going to use a towel tonight. So, welcome to my chat where I can do whatever I want to. I've lost touch with some people on YouTube, and part of it's frustrating, another part of it is, you know, my life and my existence on YouTube has changed over the last couple of years, so it's nice to go back and see people doing it, but yeah, Brent, I saw the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 or Mobile 3. It looks pretty sweet, and I was, you know, I've said it before, the DJI Osmo Action is probably the first camera that I think they got right. All the other cameras that they've come out with are, you know, still have some bugs in them. But I think their drones are great, and I think their gimbals are great when you put other cameras on them. So, super excited about the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. I feel like they keep downgrading it from the original, but I really like the compactability of the gimbal. I wish it was black, because now I'm going to have a gray gimbal with my black phone. But I really like how it folds down. I have the Weeble Lab from Zion, and I love how the tripod is the handle, and actually I feel like the Weeble Lab is probably the best gimbal I've ever used, and I think it's great because a lot of the ones that are just like you hold a handle, you hold a rod, and then the camera's on top of it, those are like, they're really hard on your wrist. Like it's almost, you almost have to wear like an arm brace to use them. Whereas the Weeble Lab has a nice distribution of weight. Like they didn't put the battery and everything in the post. They put the battery up here, and even though it looks kind of odd, after you use it for like 2 seconds, you're like, oh yeah, that's brilliant. Why doesn't every gimbal do this? So I love the Weeble Lab, and I think the Mobile 3 from DJI, you know, it's moving in the same direction with the things that come off. I am really surprised they're getting 15 hours out of that tiny little battery section. I mean, it's almost like it's got a C battery in it, and that battery's lasting 15 hours. But it's also not recording. It's not recording video. It's just holding your phone still. So that might not take as much energy as it does to record 4K video, or, you know, run a fan that's cooling down the camera so it doesn't overheat, but then the camera overheats, you know. So yeah, basically all it is a handle for your phone. So that might not take up near as much energy as it does to record video, you know, to capture an image, put it on a card, run a fan so that it doesn't overheat, you know, all those different little things. Yeah, Nacho, I don't think the mobile will work with the M50, but I think the Weeble Lab would be perfect for the Canon M50. It's just an amazing little gimbal. I'm trying to think where I put that. There it is. Did y'all see my butt light back there? So this is my Weeble Lab, which I stinking love. Just like the DJI Mobile 3 came out after this one, it locks into place. It folds up all nice and tight. It's got a tripod that screws into the bottom. And it comes the handle. But what's different about this one is you can put the tripod up here, and all of a sudden you can hold it like this, so you can kind of undercarriage it. I forget what they called that. They called it something like underslung. I think that's what they called it, underslung. So, but I love this, and this gimbal will actually handle my big old Canon XA50. I think it's XA50. So, super cool. Woo! So we got 5 people in the chat now. So tonight's not going as good as last week did, but I think we still got a good group of people here. I said schlong, just for you, Nacho. Just so I could make your week better. So Claude, I'm going to do everything I can to be on your chat Friday, if you'll let me, if you'll have me. I was really into the one that I was a part of. I think it was like maybe Tuesday, or I can't remember what day of the week it was, but there were some different people on there I really wanted to talk to and get to know. But yeah, so let's talk about, so we know that the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 is an actual thing, because I got an email today to buy one, which is $119. I think that's a great price, especially since your phone does so many things. I think I've used my cell phone a lot for B-roll. So if I have my gimbal with my phone on it, and then I have PowerBeats Pro, so I wish you could use the PowerBeats Pro with the app. You can't do that, which I wish you could do. But I think my iPhone is a great B cam. So, you know, some of the little silly videos that I do, that little mobile is going to be more than enough. And I think your phone with the DJI Mobile 3, DJI Osmo Mobile 3, I think that is a better return on investment than the DJI Osmo Pocket. I think the DJI Osmo Pocket is still just kind of a camera. But yeah. So what do you guys want to talk about? I had mentioned talking about the rumors of a new drone from DJI, and it looks to me like it's it looks like a Mavic that's the same, like a Mavic Pro that's the size of a Spark. I think the fold-up drone and the fold-up genre is a great, thing to do with your drone. But I don't know that it's needed. Like, it's gonna have to do more than the Air does. The Mavic Air to me is like the perfect little drone. It does everything that my Spark should have done. But I don't know what else they can do on a tiny little fold-up drone unless they go 6K. But I don't think they do that with the entry product. But if it's like the size of the DJI Mavic Air, but it has a 1-inch sensor camera on it, I think that would be awesome. Nacho said, other than the noise I hear, it's a great job. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the phone? The Air? Yeah, a lot of people have... there's a new like stealth blades that I think really help the Air. But yeah, if they can make... Like, I like the sound of the Mavic Pro when I had the DJI Mavic Pro, and I really like the sound of my Unique Typhoon H. It's got like a low hum. Low hums I can handle. It's that little like high pitch. I don't like high pitches. I don't mind like low rumbles or low hums, but I really like the DJI Mavic Pro. So much better than my Air. But I like the Air. The Air is super fast, so I can get it away from me really fast. So if it annoys me, I can just go fly it over there and annoy somebody else. I forgot to get a paper towel again. I'm dripping water on myself. So Claude says he has the stealth blades on his Air. So I was thinking about getting those. I think I'll get those. Are they, Claude, are they carbon fiber or plastic? I haven't seen them in person. I saw a review on them, and they, it's hard to tell over video what it really sounds like. But I mean, if it's if it's quieter than what it has now, it's an improvement. But yeah, I wish DJI would improve their drones as they're out. I feel like they just make a lot of marketing claims, and then all their firmware updates do is catch up to all the things they told you about 6 months ago. I wish they would continue to just mature and nurture their app. I think that would be awesome. They're plastic, but 50 feet you cannot hear it fly. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm trying to think, 50 feet. So that's like, it's like 3 stories up. That's not bad. Now, is it 50 feet up or 50 feet out or just 50 feet period? Motors run cooler and 3 minutes more flight time. Hello. That's pretty cool. I love some more flight time. When I bought my Mavic Air, I decided to go all out with the Mavic Air and get I've got 2 extra batteries for it, and I got that I forget what it's called, DJI Refresh or something, so I can destroy it 2 times and still get new ones. But I don't really crash my drones much, so I don't think I'll ever use that warranty. I think I'm finally ready for an upgrade. The camera on the Mavic Pro is dated. Yeah, I agree with that. I started my channel maybe like the 10 videos in, I got the Mavic Pro. Actually, when I got my current job, the Mavic Pro was my it was my reward for getting that job. Some people buy new clothes. I bought a drone. I love coffee, guys. Do you guys love coffee? I saw Brent Nunley in here earlier. Brent, what are you grilling out tonight? we grilled out. We got this at Publix. We got this pork tenderloin that was it was like a steakhouse mushroom pork tenderloin, and usually we just open that up and put it in the oven. But the but I saw in the instructions you could grill it. You could fillet it and grill it. So I cut a bunch of steaks out of it and pork tenderloin steaks and cooked them on the grill last night. And man, that was some good meat. It was really good. Because you like when you buy it in its marinade, that's the pork tenderloin probably been marinating for a good couple weeks before I got it. It's so good. And then probably have some burgers tonight. Pretty excited about that. So Nacho says, flies like a dream, but since I lost my 1X, I am forced to use the camera again. Yeah. There. I'm going to have water spots all over my shirt by the end of this live stream, because I keep dripping water on myself. But yeah, I feel like my background's purple now. But I really like the seamless paper. I went with like there's like 100 and something inch version of it, and then I got the 80 something version because I wanted it to fit between my doors if I wanted to leave it down, which it does. But I opted for the 10-foot pole. So there's a 10-foot pole going across the top. And then I got the 3 seamless paper holder. But I don't know that I'll ever have 3 seamless papers, but I wanted to have like something I could hang other backdrops from, because I got like a blue screen, a green screen, and I've got that background that I used in the old office all the time. I can't really go back and forth because there's my butt light. There's my light with the barn doors. Not used to that, so yeah. Today we had this horrible thunderstorm, and the power was out. So I didn't know if we were gonna even have this live stream tonight. After all the work I put into last night getting it, I mean, I probably sat in front of this camera for 3 hours last night tweaking things. Getting it the way that I like it. But so my background's purple now. So I feel like I messed up my white balance. So man, it's purple. Not a fan of the purple. We're going to go there. There. Yeah, it was when I turned the butt light down and then I played with my hues. When I was making myself the Incredible Hulk, that's when I messed up the hues. But it's weird because I've got my regular camera here, but then I've got a Samsung TV back there that I'm using as like it's a huge monitor, so I can read your guys' chats, and I will show you. All right. So that's the TV that I got you guys. So I've got StreamLabs going on. And then I've got a pop-out window of the chat, you guys talking. And then, yeah, the camcorder's right there in the middle. And then I got this light here. Got the ring light over there. So pretty cool. Casey Neistat always uses a mirror to kind of show you guys what's going on. So I might get a mirror. So Brent Nunley's having chicken fettuccine Alfredo. I love fettuccine Alfredo. I love Olive Garden's seafood Alfredo. So good. Nothing makes fish taste better than a bunch of cheese sauce. Love it. We were talking about today, we went to Drake's yesterday, which is, there's only one of them here, but I'm pretty sure it's a chain somewhere else. But they have an interesting menu. They have steaks, or like, what was it, burgers. They've got hamburgers, and then they've got like chicken fajitas, and then they've got sushi. And it's just, or no, that's what it is, burgers, beer, and sushi. It's kind of what they say. But it's just interesting. Like, you can get sushi, like uncooked fish over there, and then you can also have a cheeseburger. But they have the best crinkle fries, and they have that like rabbit, like that nugget ice. So good. So good. I really like how this looks though, guys. I got like I'm bright, and then my background is kind of dark, so it's a nice contrast. And I think the camcorder is working out great. This is my really old camcorder. It's probably a 5-year-old Canon camcorder. It's I'm not sure exactly what the name of it is. Is it the RX10? I feel like it's the RX10. But it's the camcorder that I bought for like $200 last year, and it was my go-to camera that I bought right before camp last year, and was just a champ. Like, it doesn't overheat. It's got a big old honking lens. Lens is about that big. It's got 2 slots for an SD card, and you're only recording, recording HD video. I feel like through the HDMI, it's only pushing 720 video. So this live stream, the whole live stream is 1080, and then my window is like 720. So it's probably not super crisp. I might try a different camera each week and let you guys, well, I'll determine myself whether or not what the best camera is. But I feel like this is pretty good setup. Nacho said I look great. Thanks, Nacho. Claude said the part number is MA blah 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 version 2 props. So if you guys want to get the DJI Mavic Air props that Claude's talking about, Claude, droner and his bike is Claude. You guys can grab that part number and probably throw it onto Amazon and find those blades. And after talking about this, that might be the next video I do. Just order those and do a review on it. I've got some products that I've been sent from Amazon that I've got to do reviews on. Claude says they're $25. So that's a pretty decent price for replacement blades. Claude, do they fold up, or are they like, does it fold up with the drone and everything? Claude did a review on his channel. If you guys want to check that out, is it on your droner and his bike channel, or is it on your I just pulled a blank on what the name of your channel is. Drone Effects with Claude. So go to Drone Effects with Claude and check out his video on the stealth blades with the DJI Mavic Air. Claude, in in the past when I've joined Claude's channel, he's been using Google Hangouts, but recently he switched over to a new product, and I completely forgot what the name of that product is, Claude. It had his duck as its icon, like Stream. What's the name of the new StreamYard? So he's been using StreamYard. I went over to check it out, but man, everything, like the fact that I can run this for free using StreamLabs, I kind of don't want to pay for anything. So they had a pretty expensive subscription thing, and I feel like I've done really good this year for free. I kind of don't want to spend money on live streams. I'd rather buy like stuff for my drone. Claude said he got like a free code, but and it's in beta, I believe. Is it really free? I thought like they were telling me to buy things like overlays and all kinds of stuff, but maybe you're not using overlays. Maybe you're just using. Oh, okay. So you use the free version of OBS. Wait, that's Nacho's talking. So are you using OBS to put your overlays on it, and then you're using StreamYard as the streaming service? Is that what you're doing, Claude? And then Nacho is using StreamLabs app, which is awesome. Okay, so Claude says there'll always be a free version. I think maybe you had to pay to get the duck off or something. There's like a watermark on your video, or which I'm all about ducks, but I feel like that's like, I used to wear duck head shorts, and it kind of reminds me of, it's got like a green, is that a mallard? Is that what that green duck is? Canadian goose? I don't remember. Nacho says for Claude doesn't like the duck. Nacho says that StreamLabs mobile is really, really good for mobile. And Nacho does a lot of things on his motorcycle, so he's not usually tethered to the home internet. Nacho said yes, and add your own logos. You need to pay. So is that the StreamLabs, or is that the duck StreamYard? I'm getting all confused now. I need to do a review of the Mevo camera, just so I can get that. I can sell that thing. But the Mevo camera has an insanely overpriced subscription model. Like, to use it with your desktop, I was hoping you could like use it in OBS or something like that, but you can't use it as a camera for OBS, and it has to be like the studio is like $800 a year just so you can control it, which I guess if you had like a company or something that might make sense, but Claude, you said StreamLabs is $16 to $80. Wait, 16 greater than 80 my cost per month. So you pay for StreamLabs? I'm using StreamLabs for free, and I feel like it works great. But yeah, I mean, I feel like what I've done here, where you guys I can brand my website here and here. I can tell you, show you things I can switch over to different screens like this. Oh wait, dang it! I keep forgetting. Um, I think that's awesome. Oh, 1680 per month. Not your rolling. I'm thinking about making a streaming PC, one of those little tiny things, like the size of a Mac Mini. That's cool. So, Nacho, are you talking about making like a little Raspberry Pi that you can take with you on your bike to stream from, or are you planning on making just a small computer that you can take with you on your escapades? Um, I loved my Mac Mini. I gave my Mac Mini to my son. Um, it's a great little computer. I went to a development conference, and they had, all these different booths of different software that these guys had made, and this guy made software that would run on a Raspberry Pi, and their logo was like a cow, and so he 3D printed a cow with USB port holes and different things like that, and so he built a Raspberry Pi computer into this 3D printed cow that was about this big, and then he plugged that into a big HD TV like mine, and ran the application out of his cow. It was pretty cool. I think it'd be cool to design like a little Raspberry Pi computer, but I don't know really what I'd do with it. What's the beef? So you're gonna make a streaming computer just to take the load off of your Mac. That's pretty cool. I wonder if you could stream from like a Microsoft Surface or anything, or it might not have a good enough graphics card because it's a tablet based, but that might be pretty cool. I've streamed from my iPad before. It wasn't that great, but I don't know if it's because my internet was bad or if the iPad was a bad thing to stream from. I tried to stream from my DJI Spark one time, and that was just a fail. Like, I literally took off the ground and the stream was over. The drawback on the Mac is it does not support virtual cameras. Okay. Wait, what's a virtual camera? Maybe I don't know what a virtual camera is. Is that just like a video capture device, but you're actually using like a website as a video capture device, or is it you can, or is that like Skype, like bringing Claude in or something like that? Is that a virtual camera? Um, oh, so when Claude used Hangouts, you could like tell it what the video source is. Um, that's cool. So, yeah. So are you guys excited about a new drone, or does everybody have the drones that they want right now? And I feel like I'm kind of burned out on new drones. Like the drone that I have does everything that I'd ever want it to do. So I kind of don't want to buy a new drone. Um, I've got the Parrot Anafi that I can you know, I can fly it around like a robot. I can program where it goes and then just hit play, and then it'll go fly around places. So I've got that covered. If the DJI Mavic Air would ever get waypoints on board, I think that would be awesome. My unique Typhoon H Plus has the 1-inch sensor and the amazing cinematic camera on it, so I feel like I'm kind of covered right now. The only thing I would buy a new drone for would be to review for you guys. I don't know, can you rent drones? Maybe I'll start renting drones and then doing reviews on them. So Newman's thinking about selling his Inspire 1 version 2. Wait. Inspire 1 version 2. Or no, yeah. And then he ordered a 12,000 lumen light to hang from it. Maybe that'll give me an excuse to fly it. I saw a really cool picture. I don't know. Maybe it was Billy Kyle. Might have been Billy Kyle, but he flew his Mavic 2 above him and then shined the LEDs down from it. And then he took a long exposure shot, and so it was like he almost used his drone as like a street light that he was like standing under. It was a really cool shot. And then I've seen some people do some long exposures, like kind of UFO flying around type videos. So I think that's pretty neat. Yeah, I thought about selling my DJI Mavic Air and getting the Mavic 2 Pro, just because I think that I would really enjoy that drone. But if I do videos about it at this point, the buzz is over. So I kind of just want to wait till something new comes out, and then I get that, and then be a part of the buzz. But and then who else was coming out with a new drone? I think Brent Newman mentioned it a couple weeks ago. Skydio, is that right? I think they're about to come out with a new drone. Buy and return, cough, cough. Funny story, Nacho. So, when I was in college, I would use Walmart as my savings account. So I would buy things, I would use them, and then I would take them back, and all of a sudden I had all my money back. So I did that all the time in college at Walmart. And then I kind of got in the habit of doing that with Best Buy. And then one day, I'm trying to think of what it was. I'm pretty sure it was a GoPro. I tried to take a GoPro back, and they were like, you can't return that GoPro. And I was like, well, it's in like 30 days of when I bought it. Like, it's according to the rules that, you know, I'm allowed to take it back. And they said I had been put in the system. I had been flagged in the system for taking things back, for taking too many things back. So I was gaming the system, I guess is what they called it. So I got put on probation for a year at Best Buy, and I couldn't return anything for a year. So I didn't buy anything from Best Buy for a whole year because I knew I couldn't return it. And now I'm kind of cautious as to what I take back to Best Buy. Amazon, I've returned a lot of things to Amazon. All right, so I'm missing everything. Nacho rolling Mode 2 Pro is a good option. Photos out of mine are great. So Newman likes the photos out of his Mavic 2. Did what was that, like oil rig? Not an oil rig, but like an oil refinement center or something like that. You sent me a picture of last week. Was that from the Mavic 2? I thought that was a really cool picture. Nacho, light painting is fun. Yeah, we have a photography contest at work, and I'm going to enter it. And I'm thinking about doing some light painting. I haven't done light painting in years. I used to do one of my favorite pictures that I took of me and my wife. We have a lake here with a dam for the to get electricity from it, and at that dam is all lit up. But it's kind of, they're kind of like green lights, and then the lake kind of reflects the light even greener because it's a lake. And so I did a picture of, I did an 8-second picture. My wife is in it all 8 seconds, and then I'm in it for 4 seconds. So I'm there for 4 seconds, and then I get out of it. And so, like, my wife, like, I'm just kind of holding my wife, like we're hugging, and then, but I'm like, I look like a ghost because, like, those are some of my favorite pictures. There's another one where I told her to flap her arms real fast, but then it just looked like she didn't have arms, so that was kind of weird. But around Nashville, we have a lot of train tracks, and so we have these really cool, like, rustic train bridges. And some of them are deserted. Some of them are not live tracks anymore. So you can go, they're in bad parts of town, so take some mace with you or something. But I love going and taking a flash and just popping the flash all along the bridge. And then I got, like, some really cool, like, glow sticks and blue LED flash. Like, I had a flashlight that had, like, those little, they're not gels, but they're pieces of plastic that kind of work like gels that change the color. It's like a blue, a green, and a red. So I'd walk around with those lights. That was a lot of fun. I need to get out and do that. I'd really like to do full moon photography, where you take, like, a 30-second picture. Is it 30 second? Might be a 30-minute picture where the moon, you know, doesn't really cast shadows, so everything looks cool. So Nacho said he's going to wait for the 3. I might wait for the 3 too. I feel like my unique typhoon, I feel like my hunger for the unique series has been satisfied with my Typhoon H Plus, and I think it's about time to get a Mavic again, like a Mavic Pro. So Nacho said I need friends to buy things for me, but then I don't get, like, the certificate, like the, you know, you spend $150, you get $15 off something in the store. No, something like that. So Newman said that the picture he sent me last week was taken at dusk. I need to start, like, building a forum of, maybe that's what I'll do on my website. Maybe I'll build a forum that you guys can share things on. That would be kind of cool. My plane is down for its annual inspection. So Claude's plane, wait, are you a real pilot? Like, maybe I don't know that about you. Or are you just talking about an RC plane, or is that a real legit plane? Nacho said, this shot is moon painted. I took it after you told me about it. Cool. I'll go check that out. I feel like Claude's a real pilot. Yeah. I thought so. I've talked to so many people lately. So so Claude, do you have a private plane, or do you fly for somebody? So Claude has a Cessna 310. That's awesome. That's cool. My brother's a pilot. He used to be a private pilot for Coors out of Denver, and now I think he flies for Northwest. I think so. Maybe not though. Whoever's hub is in Denver, that's who he flies for. But so it's 7:55. We are going to talk about one more thing, and then I'm going to call it a night to go play video games. And what I want to bring up you guys probably aren't into VR. The 5 people that are left in this chat, but No Man's Sky tomorrow. There's a big update happening, and they're bringing VR to No Man's Sky. And I don't know if any of you have ever played No Man's Sky. It's available on Xbox and PlayStation and Steam, but it's one of those games that like has been designed to just build itself. So, you know, you write a program and say, you know, just like your cells in your body, like one cell creates 2 cells, and then those 2 cells create 4 cells, and then those 4 cells create 8 cells. Well, they built this entire application to kind of just make up a universe. So you're like, well, here's a planet, and then we need 65 different animal types on that planet. We need some in the water, some in the anyway, it's just a brilliant game that's taken a little while to perfect, but it's going to be in VR, and I'm so excited to just jump into that game VR. Whenever I played Minecraft in VR, I was just amazed at like, wow, I'm like walking around in this world that I built 3 years ago. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm going to be doing some reviews on my VR channel, Origin VR, and so yeah, be looking for that. And on this channel, I'm planning on putting a video out soon. I really appreciate you guys' patience. I love these live chats. I love hanging out with you guys. And so we are planning to, I say we, it's me. I am planning to step up this channel a little bit. So be looking for that. But yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful night. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Everybody send Nacho some love. He lost one of his best friends over the last week. And I lost a couple people in my life. They're not currently in my life, but they've been in my life in the past. They passed away this week. I mean, I'm sad for their families, but I'm not super sad just because I haven't spoken to them in probably 15 or 20 years. But yeah, now Nacho just has me, so I'm the other dog in his life. So with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel, hanging out. And yeah, I'll see you next Tuesday. But I hope you watch me sooner than that, because I'm going to put some videos out. So have a wonderful night, guys. Peace out.